Hiya. My name's Ian. I want to just preface this with this is my very first YouTube video, so I'm feeling a little self-conscious at the moment, as you can understand, I'm sure. So bear with me. I'm going to be doing a few more videos. I know I am. This is a first step, and sometimes it's just about taking first steps, so I'm doing that today. The subject that keeps coming up for me is fear. So there's a lot of it going on right now. There's a lot of people on this planet whose lives are just governed and restricted by fear. And if any of us can do anything to just reduce those amounts of fearful thoughts that we have each day, it's going to make your life better, and it's going to improve everything for everybody as far as I'm concerned. So I'm going to keep this quite short because there is more to it. Maybe I'll do a couple of videos on this same subject. But first of all, I want to just really help people gain an understanding of what fear is all about, just to see the difference in the two types of fear in this video. So there's rational fears and there's irrational fears. Rational fears are always based in the present moment. So whatever you're scared of, whatever that fear is coming up, it's right in front of you. You cannot miss it. And honestly, you need to look at it, because those kind of fears keep you safe. You know, those are the fears that you're walking down a trail and there's a lion in front of you. Yeah, you're going to be scared. Yeah, you need to do something about it. Irrational fears are always based in the future. Always. They're always prefaced with a it might, or a what if, or this might happen, you know, something like that. There's always that line before the fear itself. Now, to gain and notice the understanding between those things for myself personally has been really important, because the moment I see a irrational fear, I can simply go, I've got into the practice of basically just going, right, there's an irrational fear, let's let go of that. Now, it might be based on something that I actually need to action, absolutely, you know. So here's an example. So if a person's lost their job or for some reason, and they need to pay the rent, pay the mortgage, whatever it might be, then you need to earn some more money. You need to find some more money from somewhere so you can then pay your rent and blah, 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 buy your food and everything else. That's a fact of life. That's the reality of that point, of that experience. Absolutely. So taking a free will choice, you decide, right, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get some more work. I'm going to find some money. That's absolutely fine. What can also happen in that moment is that person can go into fear of not getting the money, of not getting the job. And then it's a what if, because if I don't get that, this will happen. If I don't get some more money, that'll happen, and then this will happen. And then the roller coaster goes on. Now, this has no purpose, no good value for anybody, for that person involved. Physically, it has a negative effect on you because it creates stress, it creates anxiety. That obviously has negative effects on your body on all sorts of different levels. It can affect your sleep, it can affect your personal life with other people, your partner, for example. It affects your immune system, so it has no positive effect. The fact of the reality is that you still need to do something about it, but you don't need to be in fear about doing something about it. So to raise the awareness of that is a very healthy thing to do. Now, there are several ways of letting go of fear that I've come across. I've used tapping, for example, and I've found that to be quite effective over the years at different points in my life. But to be honest with you, for me, the most effective tool is simply the practice of spotting those fears. Because the minute you see a fear and you point it out, consciously go, oh, I've just had a fear, it loses energy. It loses its power over you. So, and it's a daily practice. It's a practice from constantly. I'm not saying anybody should pick this up in 2 minutes flat, because quite honestly, you're probably not going to. It takes practice. So I'm going to finish the video at this point in time, and I will be adding more to this, I think, because this is obviously a pretty big subject. So for now, thanks very much, and I'll see you again.